And welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio, folks. How are all of you doing out there? I hope you are having a good day and good night. Like I said, we're going to continue to move forward. We're going to continue to progress. We're going to continue to be professional. We're going to continue to make money. All right. Like I said, the let me look real quick what the next check is at again. I believe I know, but let me just double check. Yeah, so the next check is up over $213, right? And then we're already working on the next check after that and building that next check. So again, I have reached a huge milestone with my business by myself. I did this all by myself, self-made. Okay. Everyone else was self-absorbed and selfish and entitled and paying attention to themselves. And I had to do this all by myself and focus on myself and work on myself. And that's the thing. Folks should have been here for me, for real. Folks should have been in front of me, caring about me, helping me, and supporting me to do this. I should have had support this entire time. I should have financial backing, financial support behind me. It makes absolutely no sense. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, like, look at the picture in the icon. Look at how big and ripped I'm getting. Look at how huge the 6'3" bat is running Gotham. You can't be serious, bro. This is happening in front of everyone. A full on superhero transformation that's real. But y'all want to watch Spider-Man. But when it happened in front of you, all y'all want to act aloof like you don't have access to the internet. Can you please explain that to me? Yeah, I told you, folks see your destiny, folks see your vision. They just don't want to see it. They want to unsee that vision. That's what it's about. We got a society of folks that are self-defeatist, right? And they just can't deal with my success. And the chat room's wide open today. I want to invite all of you to come over here today. All of you are welcome to come over here, come right to that chat, and let's have a talk. You feel me? So as you see, the energy's completely shifted. Coming into 2026, I'm going hard. I got everything going for me. I mean, like I said, I just reached a huge milestone with this business because I kept pushing where nobody believed in me. Nobody wanted to help me or support me. And how would you not believe in someone who has proven time and time again to never doubt me? I've literally resurrected in front of you folks. I've survived the impossible time and time again. I'm an immortal vampire and have proven this in front of you and back up every claim I ever made. Okay, my entire life, everything. I don't even talk until I prove it. I've proven every single claim I ever made. Give me a round of applause. You got all these folks on this network trying to copy my rhetoric still. I talk about this concept, they talk about this concept. Rob Rack over there right now talking about so-called women. Why? Because Tyree Sneed talks about so-called women and I get paid for it. I love how they my biggest fans and they obsess with me, but then they want to pretend, right, and act. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? They pretend like they ain't seeing your success and they ain't seeing what you're doing, but they can't get over it and they all absorb and want to be a part of what I'm doing. That's crazy to me. I mean, his entire rhetoric right now. Okay, I'll tune in anytime I want and watch any of y'all. What do you mean? It's a public, a platform, right? We're all here to participate and enjoy it, right? Just like everything else, right? So again, like I get on this platform, I tune in and I watch y'all for a minute, and they talking about exactly what I'm talking about. It is crazy, man. It is crazy how I affect so much without trying. Okay, like literally just by me existing, just by the little stuff that I do, it affects so much. It's absolutely crazy, man. I got real power. And then on top of this, when I'm saying this to y'all and I'm telling y'all the facts and the truth, you'll have people that will go on they fake shows because they don't have a show or a platform, right? Hold up real quick. And they will go on these fake shows and fake platforms, right? And they will copy me word for word. So I guarantee you, this is what happens every time. Somebody's going to repeat everything I'm saying right here. But see, the difference is this is real in my rhetoric and it's original and it comes from me, only me. And I created it all and I get paid for it. You see the difference? You got folks that are like basically if you can't win join them, you know what I mean, but they don't actually join you, they just want to copy everything that you do. So that's the new thing is I these are all fans, like I said, they're all my adoring fans. You know what I mean? No matter how they feel or whatever, and all that stuff is fake. And it's a lot of people who can't be real with themselves. That's what that is. You feel me? All you got to do is look at the videos, bro. It's all in front of you, man. I'm going through a real transformation. I'm still ascending, like I said, and I ascend always. I keep ascending because I keep growing and evolving. I'm getting bigger. If you haven't noticed, I'm getting bigger. I'm getting more ripped. It's just, I'm pure muscle. The strength is getting out of this world. I mean, it's insane. It's a whole nother level. You understand? And this is all because of God. Because, see, when I focus and I'm determined and I use my ambition and I focus on what I'm doing, I make it every single time. Like I said, if folks supported me, that chat room would be filled with actual folks who support me. I've almost got 5,000 subs, I believe. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me that all these people are the same. They're all identical. They want to watch, but where is the support? Where is the love? I do this to get love. I do this to get support 100%. I'm on this network to hustle now and get whatever I can get. See, I've been taking it easy for a couple of years. I let y'all try your best, try to copy and imitate me and all this stuff. Now I want everything that I can get out of this network and this platform and everything I'm doing. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, I want it. You feel me? So like I said, all the women can come talk to me. They can come over here and holler at me. I don't care who it is, right? And you should be coming over here and donating and showing some support and putting some money behind what I'm doing. We all know what it is. You understand? I take a step back right now just within my mind and I think, oh, okay, I know why things are the way they are. We all know why. So we don't have to go over it or talk about it. We know why. We know why all y'all feel the way you do. You know what I mean? It is what it is. What does it have to do with me? You know what I mean? I'm a pure soul, man. I got nothing but pure love for my people, man, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Like I said, you got, cars driving by, people telling me like, go make money with that muscle, Batman, and stuff like that. Like, I'm getting a lot of love down here. I'm getting like, I got a lot of fans. I'm gonna stay true to the game and loyal to the game, like Pac said, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. It ain't nothing but serious business over here. What y'all mean? You understand? There's a 6'3" bat running Gotham, literally. Okay, what are you talking about? So, like I said, it just be super funny to me. You know what I mean? And you can see God working on me every day, and I'm evolving, and He's just making His creation and building me more and more and more and more. It is absolutely incredible. You understand? It is absolutely incredible. You feel me? So, see, I love it. I love it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I come here to be motivational, right? I come here to inspire the public, right? Everything we do is on positivity and showing love. You feel me? So it's just that simple. You feel what I'm saying? So, okay, right there. Hold up. We're going to stop the whole show 1 second. Easy money. All right. So, like I said, chat room is closed. Like I said, this is exactly what I'm saying and talking about. This year, right? We're going to make sure we stay focused, right? Every day, we're going to make sure that we make tons of money in front of all of you. You understand? Like I said, that next check up over, what did I tell you was? 213 bucks, I believe. That's coming 21st to the 26th, right? Like I said, I be trying to participate. I be trying to interact with the public. I be trying my best with people, man. I go out my way. I've gone out my way for everyone. I've taken care of everyone. I've done everything for everyone. I paid all y'all's bills. I paid your land taxes. I paid everything. I bought everything I own cash. I've done everything I can for everybody. At this point, it's for me to stay disciplined and just do this by myself. And that's what I'm doing. And you're seeing results already with it. It's absolutely amazing. You feel me? I don't know what's going on with the browser right now. Hold up. So like I said, we're going to continue to stay focused. I already know what I'm doing. I already know that I'm winning. And that's it. Like I said, the next check over 213 bucks, that's coming 21st to the 26th this month. And the next check after that, we're already working on and building. We just started, and it's over like $1 and something already, almost $2. So we good money, baby. We in business, you know what I mean? And again, as you can see, what are these folks? They all in their feelings. I love See what I'm saying? Yeah, that ain't no big deal. That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. Let them feel the way they feel while we let this paper stack. You feel me? Real talk. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, you got folks in the public, they all got the same mentality. They got a self-defeatist mentality, man. You got to learn to get up. You got to learn to get up and cowboy up and keep on moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like what other people doing is irrelevant to me unless I'm discussing it to make money, and it's still irrelevant to me because guess what? The only reason I'm talking about it is so I can make more bread. Oh man, y'all folks got to catch up. Yeah, I run this whole network. I'm your boss. I'm the CEO. Real talk. They need to make me the CEO of all these companies because I'll run these companies 8 million times better than every single one of them. And they all know it. I'm smarter than your entire society. I'm a genius and I'm so far ahead of y'all. Nobody will ever catch up. Billions in equity, mansion estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed. My own car lot, I pay over $100 for it every month. Mineral rights, all royalties. I have access to buildings worth billions of dollars, Wi-Fi, swimming pools, access to everything. I work out my own deals. I negotiate everything. What are you talking about? I put up my own capital for every investment in any business venture I ever made. I'm working on this Batman project right now, going on 3 years, March, April, May time this year. I am a certified G, self-made, the real boss, and the rest of you, everything that you said doesn't exist. What now? Right. Now they ain't coming around no more and telling me that nonsense, right? Because y'all be listening to the channel and you be pretending. Like it's like I've addressed you like 800 times, bro. Like I said, I talk here. I don't talk in person because that'd be irrelevant. All that stuff is a waste of my time. What do you mean? Folks got to be on my level to say anything to me. If they just talking to talk, I mean, okay. I mean, why though? Like, you know what I mean? Like I have better things to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need people talking about this and that when y'all, like, come on, bro. I want to talk to people who've actually succeeded, not people who got startup companies and are trying to start and haven't built nothing yet. Call me when you succeed. Real talk. Don't ever tell me you made it and you succeeded and you ain't put no money on the table. That's crazy to me, man. And what it is you got a lot of people, they in immature energy, so they try to pretend they're competing instead of being mature and just acknowledging reality. You'll never compete with me. You'll never catch up. I'm a genius and I'm a certified G and a gangster who runs the streets. I'm the actual mob. So what are you talking about? There's no competing. I made and spent millions of dollars every year consecutively. Independent capital. I've made and spent more money than your entire government combined to date. Has been a trillionaire because I'm it. I still am in equity because I'm a genius. I outsmarted your entire society. What are you talking about? I won against the world before the world could ever try to win against me. Facts. What do you mean? I have every bank receipt. I have every receipt for everything I've ever done, any transaction, anything. What are y'all talking about? I got receipts, just like I got receipts and documented evidence of all the crimes these folks commit, all the illegal activity they did, and every statement I said is a fact. You understand? Everything that they buy and do comes from the illegal activity that's going on. And it ain't just down here, it's all over the nation. And you gotta understand these gangs and these organizations and underground illegal organizations that I shut down for a living, okay, and I put out of business, and I'm already stopping their money, and that's why they holding meetings and they don't know what to do because the Batman's in the street for real, doing the real thing, buddy. Yeah, yeah, that's what we do. I don't know what you mean. Folks want to keep asking silly questions. Don't ever ask me about my business. Don't ever ask me what I do. That's common sense. That's a rhetorical question. You don't get no answers, nothing. It's not your business. We in the street for real, right? You want to ask about gangsters. I mean, what is that? Who walk up to a gangster and ask, hey, yo, I'm going to ask you silly questions. For what? Who are you, first of all? Second of all, why are you even talking to me? And third of all, get some self-awareness. See, that's what we're not doing this year. Anything that's fake, we're walking the other way, just like we did last year. But this year, it's just a little more prevalent. That's all. It's very minor things that I'm changing. You understand? And you see a huge difference every time, right? That's God at work, brother. I am the reincarnated game master. You know what kind of games we play, and that's right. I am the real game master. I do this for real, and I do this for a living. Y'all got a real one now. You understand? So, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. Look at the icon, look at the videos, look at how in shape I am. Like I'm telling you, that's why all them folks, I already know what it is. You and your feelings, that's fine. I don't need nobody and nothing, is what you don't get. All I need is God, real talk. So I'm going to do my thing regardless every single day. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, it's just easy arithmetic at this point. Easy arithmetic at this point, brother. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, it's hilarious because they created me. God created me, but they created me too. They had a hand in it, and they created something that now they can't deal with. I'm the problem that they have no answer for. I'm too strong, bro. I'm telling you, I really have superhuman strength. I'm really way stronger than all of you. All of you. Okay. So, what do you mean? I'm the real Batman, bro. I do this for real, and it's been proven every single day. So that's the thing. We have our own thing going on. We've got our own real thing where I'm the main character, and it's not acting, it's not some internet thing, it's not fake. This is real reality. I'm really Batman, and I'm winning against the Joker, against Mr. Freeze, against the Riddler, against the Penguins, against all of them. And in reality, I've already won. I won against the witches' covens, male and female. What are you talking about? Shut down Empower Network, shut down a whole bunch of illegal organizations before that, shut down that scooter store had to go do business elsewhere, right? What do you mean? Y'all act like I'm just talking, but you know it's all real. And like I said, yeah, they have to hold meetings because man, the Batman is not letting us make any money. He messing up our brain. It doesn't matter what it is. Any kind of legal organization, any of those groups, any of them, the online groups, everything has been exposed. I brought forth the evidence for everything. I am Batman, the world's greatest detective, and I am a boss and the best in the business and the best in the game, and the best at what I do. You understand? And the fact is, hell, I'm the only one who does what I do because nobody else got the heart to do it. That's the actual truth. That's why it's hilarious. So yeah, no, you're gonna continue to see me evolve. You're gonna continue to see me get stronger. You're gonna continue to see me just go harder, right? And that's my thing. We don't have to have a chat room open. Like I said, I just tried to open it. You see what they on? They on the same thing every day, just sitting around, self-defeatist mentality. They're not doing anything, they're not producing anything, they're not making any money. So I mean, what we don't need that over here. We need positive energy over here, man. And that's my whole deal is this year I'm gonna make sure that it's nothing but positive energy around me. And that's why they be doing what they doing with this online stuff. The internet and online has nothing to do with me, brother. It's clear as day. Every statement I've ever said is proven. Like I said, powerless. I love it, man. Yeah, no, I'm right here in reality. And like I said, I'm gonna make sure I build the right circle around me, just like I let that same homeboy know today, right? He tried to call me. I hung up and declined the call immediately. I'm doing what I need to do for me. I'm Batman. You should understand my schedule is weird. I'm busy. I'm going through things. And they on what they on. Oh, I want to do this. I'm not concerned about what you want to do, brother. That's what y'all don't get. No, no, not this year. I'm concerned about me, I. Because before I was concerned and helped everybody, and look where it's gotten me and what folks have done for me. Not a single thing. And I don't have no regrets. You know why? Because God saw everything I ever did for y'all and every time I helped you. And he just told me word for word. And guess what? He about to make sure that I get paid in tenfold. And you got divine confirmation and proof of that, right? Just like I always bring divine confirmation from downloads and readings and the downloads and messages God is sending me directly, and it's right on the community wall, proving he said y'all gonna pay me back in 7 or tenfold. So what you mean? He told me word for word the other day. He said right there, God uses messages to speak to me. He said right there on that video, he said, I've seen everything you've done, every time you've chosen patience. He's seen how hard it is for me. See, I know how hard it is for me. Only I can tell my story. So that's fine. We're going to have it where I'm the only one, right? Who's doing radio, just like God made it. I'm the one who has a voice. I'm the one who gets to speak. Any other opinions we don't want to hear. That's how we coming into this new year, homie. See, because they just want to sit there in a stagnated energy and never get nowhere and make up false claims and say this and that and just be talking and like it's like I'm asking you to do something, right? Like, what are you doing right now? Like what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like whatever I'm saying, like, yeah, no, you have to respect. Everyone respects what I say immediately. What are you talking about? I'm a 6'3" gangster. What are y'all talking about? See what I'm saying? It's hilarious, man. So what does that mean? I have nothing to do with what they talking about, and I won day one, just like I told you. There's nothing for me to change, nothing for me to do extra, nothing. You understand? Oh, and I'm gonna be a little busier too this year. Like I'm nonstop busy. I'm gonna be working nonstop now. That's what you don't get. Yep, I got everything open, different outlets, everything, different avenues. Oh, I know you and your feelings. I don't even got time to be on here like that. Real talk, because I'm going to be working 24 hours a day nonstop, just working, seeing what I can produce, seeing what results, seeing what other businesses I can create. And I'm not even stopping where I'm at already. I'm expanding with new opportunities already. I'm not even stopping there. I'm going to try to create more opportunities on top of that. I'm a boss with this stuff, bro. I'm a boss with the internet, a boss with digital media. I have the biggest, largest media presence online. I am the new media. Make sure you understand that. So that's what I'm saying. Like I said, they can do whatever they want. You know, they rigged the entire system. They made everything as unfair as possible. They got folks trying to type in this chat nonstop, right? Come on, bro. What are you talking about? There's not a single creator, right, that has this situation going on. No one. Like I said, so cool, no problem. Y'all want to be unfair? Okay, no problem. Now I'm going to make sure we revamp this and we're going to come back harder this year and we're going to make double the money now. Because see, that's what I'm saying. There's no excuse for it, nor is there any rhyme or reason to it. You know what I mean? What is that? You understand? Like I said, bro, we all grown over here, man. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown adult, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. I don't ask for nothing. I speak when I want, and I run my business how I want and when I want, and I go where I want, and I'll film everywhere I go. Now, what's going on? Yeah, I'm a 36-year-old grown man. I'm going to be 40 in 4 years, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll run everything. Everything. I'm the boss. You understand? I am the authority. Yeah. Like, what are y'all talking about? You don't get it? You don't understand what I do for a living? I enforce divine law. As far as you're concerned, I am the law. Make sure you get that. Yeah. Sound familiar? Sounds like every depiction I ever heard about Batman, right? Right. And folks can't stop me. There's nothing they can do. This is destiny. This is history being made in front of you, and folks is sleeping on it and want to downplay it and talk about, oh, let's keep talking about rap. Who succeeded in the rap game? Who? And we about to take that over too. I mean, we already took that over. We've been running that for years. We've had that on lock forever. Like, what are you talking about? All the albums I dropped were mastered tracks. Remember, I was paying $50 for each track to get it mastered? Buying my instrumentals. I created real albums and projects that people can't come close to. What are y'all talking about? That's what I'm saying. Like the stuff that folks be on, it's hilarious, man. None of it's real. What? Like, bro, it takes a lot of money to do what I do. To run a record label, it takes a lot of money. I put a lot of money into my music, into buying instrumentals, beats. Like I said, remember I had paid to distribute the music too. Yeah, what are you talking about? Right before I went to jail, I had just dropped a track, like worldwide, in every distributor, every music distributor there is online, every digital retailer. I think every single one. So what do you mean? We over here making moves, bro. I can redo any of that anytime I want. I'm already looking at different moves concerning that. I'm gonna get everything revamped and built all brand new. You know what I mean? Real talk. I'm about to probably create everything for my record label, Cashless Bane. Right? We're gonna get that rolling. It's gonna be all revamped. And God told me anything you lost, I'm gonna give you back in tenfold. And I know for a fact He's going to. You know what I mean? So my thing is, let folks talk, let them tell themselves what they like, let them pretend, let them front. Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? Bro? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, these folks is funny, man. They all in their feelings. Why are you in your feelings so much? That's all I'm trying to understand. It don't even make no sense to be that in your feelings. You know what I mean? And then it's crazy because, like I said, they want to have their cake and eat it too. Like, that's my thing. If you're going to be in your feelings over my business and my success, and you seeing my success flourish, okay? You're seeing my business excel. You're seeing me not just survive, but thrive in front of you. You feel some way about it. Okay, well, it's one or the other. If you feel some way about it, then you got to reflect that and speak that way. That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't do. That's what we don't do over here is you try to type and talk in a light that is opposite of how you just admitted that and said that you're feeling. Come on, brother. Like I said, yeah, y'all in your feelings because I got a business. Y'all all told on yourself you showed your cards. So good. I guess what I'm going to do. keep making money with my business every day, and that's all I got to do. And y'all stay in your feelings. So, like I said, I've been winning since I was born. What are you talking? I don't have to do anything extra or special. My question is, why do you get online and keep talking and typing and acting like you're convincing anyone of anything when you're not? And clearly, the only person you're trying to convince of your delusion is you, buddy. I love it. Now what? Right. Easy arithmetic, man. I play chess, not checkers. Remember that? I love it, man. So, like I said, I'm gonna get paid every day. Yeah, I'm almost to $2 for the check after the one that's like 213 bucks. Is you crazy? Are you serious right now? I'm the reincarnated game master. I do this for a living, bro. The real thing. Like, what? It has nothing to do with the internet. What are you talking about? Like, I'm blessed and lucky, and I'm not lucky. I'm blessed by God. I'm blessed that I have a platform to show the world what I do. I love what I do. Every day I just celebrate life. I don't need much. I don't need much at all, man. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, folks haven't done nothing for me, and that's the thing I noticed. Like, I already know what's coming because I'm intuitive. Like, that's the thing. Like, all the help and the whatever it is, the fake love and all the help and everything just completely stopped. And you know why it stopped? Because I opened my mouth and I told people, oh, I'm sitting on a little bit of cash. See, and that's not a mistake. I'm going to talk about where I'm at and what I'm doing and be honest and real, just like in a relationship. I'm not going to keep secrets from people and tell people things that aren't true. I'm going to be real with you. And the problem is with this generation and you folks, you don't respect that. And you know why? Because you don't know what respect is. Now let's look across the board. Are any of you near me in equity? Have any of you built anything? Do you have a foundation like me, and much less that's built with God? Do you have a foundation built with God? Do you own anything close to what I own? Have you done anything close to me financially? Are you even anywhere near me financially? I mean, being real with yourself, any of you, now, ever, at any point, you got to count all that money I made and spent forever, my entire life. That's tons of millions of dollars. That's like billions and trillions of dollars. Have you come close to me? No. Okay. So the way you do things clearly is wrong and doesn't work because the results prove it. There's no qualm or question, right? My way is exactly right and works. So if folks want to get somewhere, you're going to listen to me because I'm the teacher. These folks is getting on free social media apps just to talk. And I told them straight up, you talking for free. I get paid to talk and educate the public. We ain't the same, sister. Feel me? We are not the same, bro. You understand? My check total is gonna allot and accrue more every single day. You understand? I think right now I'm around, like, let me see real quick, because I got the math right here. And I don't even gotta be on here long. I can just pop up, just like you know what I mean? Just like I mean, you already know what it is, man. I can just pop up, do my thing, and get out. I don't even gotta waste my time. But let me look real quick. Yeah, it says, I think all in total with everything coming in and everything completely like that I've counted and seen, I think we have $470.61. I got a $55 phone bill. I got to get that paid. I ran the Batman project for 3 years out of my own pocket. Like I said, I had just made like 11 bands not that long ago. So what y'all talking about? I made money this entire time, check after check after check after check. For me to be at this point is really good and solid for how much I pay for and everything I do. I pay for a car lot over $100 for every month. I pay a phone bill every single month, $55. And again, this month I need the public to cover that. And I'm asking God right now, can you please have somebody cover my phone bill? Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I'm not tripping. My deal is every time we get to this point, I notice everybody pulls back. And I knew it was going to happen. And that's the thing. That's what I don't understand. Every time I'm about to make it, and I just got so far on my own of my own accord, it's unbelievable. And then the minute folks see, oh, you're going to get there, like, and they all pull back. All y'all the same. That's why I don't work 9 to 5s. I ain't never going to work for anybody for the rest of my life, boss. That was the goal. I accomplished it. I 100% refuse to work for anyone else. Why? If I'm smarter than everybody, why would I work for y'all? Why? I refuse. I don't need anything and I'm good and I can still make it. So why would I work for other people? You feel me? See, that's my deal. No, y'all folks is funny, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I was saying, I told homeboy today, I told him the same thing. I just told him, I said, I'm trying to get this phone bill paid. It's $55. I got to get this money together. It's not even an option for me. I got to get this money. You folks don't understand because you've never, ever, been on top of your responsibilities. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? Because his deal was the last time I brought it up, he said, well, I don't have any money. I don't have the money. How do you not have the money, but you just went to jail and you got bailed out clearly because you was in there for a day? You feel what I'm saying? Does anyone out there get what I'm talking about? Y'all act like you ain't hearing me. Like, what is folks talking about? Oh, I ain't got no money. Okay. But you literally do everything off of your parents' funds, like most of you. And I just pointed out, and y'all ain't used to somebody talking about it publicly and pointing it out. Like, it's just a fact. That's what they do. They did the same thing in jail. They said, "Oh, well, and we know what you're talking about us." Oh, well, of course I'm talking about you. I mean, look at what you're doing. You're like, what? You're clearly the one who feels some way. And then I stand up, by myself and win all by myself, right? And what can they say? You know what I mean? And like, what? And I ain't worried about them. I ain't seen none of them dudes. The minute I got out, I ain't seen none of them. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, my guess is a lot of them probably still locked up. I'm in the free world. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of them probably still in there, gone nowhere real quick, going nowhere. Ain't accomplished nothing. They just in there forever. That sucks, man. You don't get to do anything. You don't get to do what I do. I'm just saying, you don't get to even look at women. I get to look at women every day, at least. I mean, that's a big deal. I'm sorry. For me, that's a huge deal. I get to look at women. I don't got to sit there and y'all look at pictures because you got a support system. Because if I was in there, nobody would send me a thing. Nobody would send me a letter. Nobody's going to give me any commissary. Nobody's going to do anything for me. And that's the difference. Anytime I did was real time. Anything I do is real, like Vin Diesel said. Who are you, though? Y'all funny, man. Y'all are hilarious. You know what I mean? So that's my deal. I'm a real man and a real gangster. I'm a real lord. You figure it out. So what are you talking about? Like I said, I came up hard. You see what's being built in front of you. This is God. This is God at work. For real. And I'm the best in the game. I've been the best in the game my entire life, brother. There ain't nobody who can compete with me. Nobody. All them folks you talk about, Mike Tyson, Bruce Lee, none of them can hold a candle to me. I'm the greatest. And this is proven already on camera. You could compare video footage. Oh, wait, Bruce Lee barely has any. All due respect to him, you know what I mean? Respect to Bruce Lee, but I mean, what are we respecting? I respect Bruce Lee because I'm a human and I have love for people. I respect and love Bruce Lee and what he did, not because of peer pressure and other people. You see the difference between you and I? I don't care. I could care less what society says about anything. Everything y'all say is wrong. So what are you talking about? Do you want to talk about that? You tell me what y'all want to discuss and talk about. You know what I mean? Because I already know what you want to talk about, and it's a bunch of stuff that don't exist. Yeah, these folks really serious. That's what they do. They act in front of you and fake it till they make it and act fake and catty and they all fans. And then behind closed doors, right? They all really feel that way. Yeah, these folks really serious. Like, okay. And you thought you was gonna be able to do what? You thought you was gonna win? You thought you was gonna hold something back? Yeah, right. Even Groovy Jimmy, the fake Crip, had to tell y'all because he's a part of it and he admitted that and he admitted to collusion and conspiracy across state lines. Real smart. Then he came out his own mouth, said he on an FBI watch list for the highest form of crime there is. So you think that the FBI, whatever they're doing concerning that, clearly they're paying attention. So isn't everything that these underground illegal organizations, isn't what they're doing real? And doesn't it all pertain to me in some way? What are you talking about? That same individual said out his own mouth, he said he was talking about my money and he was saying it's not going to work. That's admitting to collusion and conspiracy across state lines. We've got a real smart one on our hands here, folks. Yeah. You can't do that. The minute you get two people together, even and two more parties, and y'all have a whole bunch of parties, and there's like thousands of people. The minute you do that, that's collusion and conspiracy across state lines. That's a RICO case. If you can charge one co-conspirator with a felony, you can charge them all. Welcome to victory, brother. Checkmate. You're funny. So I'm gonna say it again, and all them folks are involved in this. Rob Rack, he's another one. That's why I'm talking about you, brother. Because guess what? Feds and FBI are listening. You're real smart. Told you, just like I told you, the feds are over here investigating these establishments and all the fraud you've committed and all the crimes y'all commit every day, right? Because and all of it, right, is clear as day what it is, and all of it was designed to do what? To stop my success, and you failed. I mean, at some point, somebody's got to come to my defense, because there's nothing I can do. That's a totally different playing field. I can't do anything to stop any of this. I can do what I can, as Batman, but as far as all the other stuff like that, I can't control any of that. And I accept that and I understand that. I have no issue with that. You understand? See, that's the thing. Folks do what they want. Illegal organizations do what they want. Criminal organizations do what they want. Enterprises, businesses do what they want. And that's fine. You can do what you want. But my job is to document what you're doing, that you're doing what you want, because what you're doing happens to be illegal as hell. And then when I document it and I present it publicly, and this is for any restaurant or established anywhere, here, anywhere, anything that you're doing that's even slightly unfair or is illegal or any of that, it's going public now. I want you to understand and listen to me very carefully. I'm going public. Folks need to watch how they speak to me. Be super very careful about what you say to me, because anything that's slightly that I don't like, if I even hear one word that I slightly disagree with, I'm going public, right? And I'm the man who shuts down illegal organizations, enterprises, and companies for a living. And I don't play games at all. Okay. And you have to understand, I'm the man who's dismantling corporate America right in front of you. Corporate America is made up of a bunch of illegal enterprises and companies, are they not? Okay. Do you need that explained to you too? Boy, I can't even win no more. I can't win no more than I'm winning. It's crazy, man. Like I said, if this was a basketball game, it'd be 8 million to 0 right now, straight up. It's honestly incredible. I've amazed myself. I impress myself. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, ooh, he fine. Got all these women pursuing me. I'm in love with myself, sister. Back up. You're gonna have to get in line. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you, don't you? Don't you? For real. Oh, you folks is funny, man. I'm gonna have a field day on here this year. You feel me? So yeah, that's my whole point. Like I'm getting tougher and stronger every day with God. Every day God just shows me the impossible is possible with him. Truly, I mean, all of this could have never happened if it wasn't for God, bro. God is truly amazing. And he has a sense of humor and he's smart as hell. So, give me a minute. So yeah, I mean, moving forward, bro, Batman is the future. I know what the public and the people want to see, and I'm not talking about just on here. I'm talking about in the generality and the realness of my career. I know what the world wants to see. I know what the world is ready for and what time it is. Like I said, we're evolving every day. I'm going to continue to focus on the training. I'm going to continue to focus on music. I'm continue to focus on what I enjoy and having fun. And that's really about it, man. I don't have time for nothing else. Like I said, anybody out there, if folks want to talk to me, you need to pay me. And since everybody owes me, I'm owed what I deserve and what I earn, which is all good stuff and good karma and money and happiness. And people need to go ahead and deliver. That's what I don't understand is it's very simple arithmetic. There's no excuse. My Cash App should be ringing like no other. right? Everything. We got a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo. You see the Cash App bottom left-hand corner. I need folks that are going to support me. See, that's the thing. Folks want to sit there and be slow and in stagnated energy. And, oh, I would never get in the way of what you're, of this and that and of your money and blah, blah, blah. I'm not asking you that. See, that's the thing. You're talking about things that are completely implausible to begin with. See, that's the thing. You want me to hold back regarding women. Why would I hold back in something that I'm really good at? Just ask it. Women love me. Women love dealing with me, talking to me, everything. And women happen to have money a lot of times and are able to be a part of a business, right? I'm not saying they're like the leader of the business or they're that smart or bright. Let's get real. But I'm saying that they're able to participate within business, right? So they're able to be kind of like a figurehead within business, right? Because it's usually just a face you're looking at and whatever. And you're seeing that just like they do with the weather reporters, do they not? So if I'm building a modeling agency, I need them, right? So what do you mean? Isn't that what Trump posed? He's a Mason. He didn't pay for any of that. He ain't got no money. He's broke. That was silly. And Trump is nowhere near looking like me. I mean, come on, bro. He wears a toupee. I mean, he's not an attractive dude. And I'm good looking and handsome as hell. Who do you think is going to build a real better modeling agency since I have my soul? Not like Donald Trump who sold his soul to the devil. And I'm going to build a real modeling agency. So what's up now? And everybody, all so-called women are invited to be a part of this. All you got to do is holler at me, say, I want to be a part of your modeling agency. Rich, that'd be the new thing we start in the street and in reality. You all these women, you want to holler, say, I want to be a part of your modeling agency. Give me your number and we'll get that going. It's that simple. If folks don't get it, I created my own fame and for a reason, and I knew what I was doing. So what do you mean? It's not something that y'all could have done. Y'all ain't this good looking. So, like I said, Batman runs the world, and we're going to continue to win. We're going to continue to, I mean, I just keep showing them my power, and it's hilarious because they all looking like, what the hell? Like, yeah, yeah, that's why God said, remember who you are. Like, yeah, that I forgot my power. You know what I mean? And that's what they didn't want. They done woke up. They done woke up a sleeping giant, people. Now you woke up this spirit. Big mistake, partner. So yeah, I'm just getting started. And that's the thing. I'm on here getting paid. Out of all these folks, I see almost 90% of them, if not more, don't get paid. They don't make a dime. They on here wasting their time. Like, what? Like, that's crazy, brother. I got other, channels I can be on. I got other things I can do. I can do shows like that. I can do the same thing you do. But me, it'll probably go places. It's not probably, it will. It just takes time. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, I could do that. People be like, oh, well, I want more than one of these. You don't have time for more than one if you just do this right. Like, that's the thing. I only have time to really worry about what I'm doing here on this platform. I wouldn't have time to run two of them. I wouldn't. I'm just being honest with you. Like, it would make no sense. It'd be the same exact thing. That's what's so silly to me. These people will pose and they always want to supersede with fake stuff. None of you all did this genuinely. You don't know how to. And I'm saying, if you really working hard, one platform is more than enough. It's all you need because I'm going to make all my money right here. You know what I'm saying? So what are you talking about? Like I said, that's why they upset because they know my business is succeeding and thriving and doing excellent. We're going to win regardless. Regardless. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on moving forward. You're gonna see the Batman continue to evolve, and you can see it's 100% official tissue and all real. And yeah, I'm just gonna focus and keep on doing what I do and stay in my lane. I ain't worried about nobody else. That's the thing. You don't compete with others. Competition is the thief of joy. You compete with yourself. There ain't no competition, man. You got to be crazy. Do you think anybody holding a candle to me in anything, man? Look at what I'm doing in this calisthenics. And I told you, you know why? Because I'm starting to take off days. So that's the thing. Like tomorrow, I got to decide, am I going to do another off day because it would be really good for me? Am I going to get back to training? Odds are I'm probably going to want to train. Why? It's just the way I am. It's the way I'm programmed. And I'm trying to study Mike Tyson and do this Tyson stuff. So I'm going to be out there training and practicing that. And again, folks who want to be a part of what I'm doing, you're more than welcome in the right way, but you're going to pay me. Other than that, it is what it is. It's common sense, self-explanatory, right? Rhetorical questions like all y'all ask. So what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, how many we got? I think we got 359 world records. That's the next step too. I got to get to 400 world records, and then I'm gonna get to 1,000. What I need to do is I need God to help me and get this paper up to $1,000, right? And it's very difficult right now. That's the thing. I've just been discouraged because I'm like, bro, I just came up again. I was good. I had it all going, and I knew the minute I bought them headphones, I knew that it was going to be a problem. I just knew it because it cost me like $20 for that and everything else. And then I just knew it was going to be everybody was going to stop doing anything, and it was going to be the same story that all y'all do because y'all do the same thing every time, especially here. Y'all do the same thing every time, bro. Like I said, nah, folks don't want to see me make it, and it's sad, man. It really is sad, but I ain't got time to worry about it. I got to do this myself somehow, so that's why I'm gonna go hard and work hard on here and do what I got to do. It's absolutely unfair. It's always been unfair. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, it's beyond unfair. I mean, what? Like, dude, I'm doing more than it. This what I do would take whole organizations and groups. I mean, you're talking about I get more done than the feds, FBI, CIA all put together, and what they've accomplished in the last 5,000 years, I've done in a matter of 3 years. Way more than them. That's a fact, bro. And that's the thing. If you give me the budget and you give me the money, I can accomplish even way more. So what are y'all waiting on? That's what I don't get. Like, do you understand? I'm speaking to all of you. All of you. You're listening, right? You're all here. I'm talking to the public. You work a job, right? When you work, you could put $100 to the side, and everyone could do the same thing and say, "Yo, I'm gonna give this to Batman because I know he's gonna utilize it and use it." I'm not over here trying to do this because I just want to save money and get rich with cash again. That I mean, that would be nice, but I mean, and that is the goal, of course. But I'm saying like that's not why I'm doing it. Like any money that I get, it goes into me being Batman, bro. All of it. All of it, bro. Not a dime will be wasted. It'll be to help me get by in the meanwhile and do what I need to do, but it all goes into me and building me. You understand? Seriously. And I save. I don't be wasting. I don't waste money. You know what I mean? Real talk. So, I mean, what is the issue? You know what I mean? There has to be a wave of support, man. There has to be people in the public, and I see it happening. I could see it happening nationally. I could see it happening worldwide. I could see people starting to donate. You know, we don't need a chat room open, bro. It's small fries, man. It's irrelevant, bro. You got a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo. Y'all could all put together $100 to the side every month and say, "Yo, I'm gonna send this to Batman so he can go out there and save the world." That's how real it is. That's my deal. Is it just goes to show what generation and time we're in because we have a public that just doesn't seem to want to believe in themselves or believe in something. And your prayer was answered by God with me. I'm the answered prayer. Y'all prayed for a Batman and you got it. And now y'all don't want to pay the Batman and support me financially so I can go out there and save the world and do what I need to do. I'm already ready to do it. I'm strong enough. I'm built enough. I'm strong mentally, disciplined, spiritually, emotionally, everything. But now y'all don't want to, put your money where your mouth is and you don't want to back me financially. That's crazy to me because everybody wants to be what? It's not being frugal. You understand? Y'all throw money away on nonsense. Oh, y'all want to get rich and none of you ever will. What is the point, bro? A lot of people just don't like hearing the truth. That's my thing. I could care less. I'm going to stay in my lane and do what I'm doing. You feel any way you want. It's irrelevant to me. Feel me? So, like I said, hopefully people will start to wake up. Hopefully people will understand what time it is and what we're doing here. And it's just that simple, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like, it's not complicated. Folks just got to, get right and understand what's going on. But that's my point. All these folks say so much, they talk so much, they want to honk. People want to say they're fans. If you were fans, man, y'all would have been done got me an electric scooter or a bicycle with an engine on it that really moves, that runs correctly. That's number one. Number two, and all of this you should have produced with your own budget. If you really supported me, you would have been giving me thousands and thousands of dollars already so I could get out of here and go do this everywhere. And I would have start probably in Austin or Katy, Texas, right? Like that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna just, pray to God, and God already heard my prayer. God, is walking me through the whole process, but God will do it. I have belief and faith in God. That's what these people wanted. They wanted me to lose my faith. I will never lose my faith. You understand? And I see God's plan, and I see how he's building depth, and I see that it takes time, and I understand that, but I also just would like to move forward. It's not a matter of patience anymore. This has been a long time, man. I'm ready to go, bro. Real talk. I'm ready to get this show on the road, and I'm, listening to God, and I just want to get this going. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. Like, the things that people say are hilarious. Like, I'm Batman. Why would everything not consist of me being Batman if I'm Batman? Do you see how people be talking and they be saying things that it just doesn't add up and makes no sense? I mean, number one, why would you make any decisions, or who told you you were in charge when you haven't put up any capital and invested in me, and you haven't even supported me at all? And every time I have a show, like, you know what I mean? Them folks are not over here showing their support. It don't make no sense. The people, in the past, at least they acted like they supported over here. You know what I mean? Like, come on. At least they wanted to help. Seriously. You know what I mean? Like, and that's my thing too with people like that. With them, I don't understand. Number one, people don't know how to be alone, and that's sad because, like I said, that's why folks just play themselves out opportunity. And I know they still watching. I know they still admire and still feel the same way, and it's hilarious to me because I mean, it is what it is. You understand? Like, what's like it, how I feel should be irrelevant. I think that's hilarious that folks still watch me, and they still, looking at everything I'm doing. I already know. And it's like, how you feel now? How you feel now knowing that you was sitting next to Batman watching Batman? Tell me, how does that feel? That's a hell of a mistake right there. You know what I mean? To let go of Batman and drop the ball like that. That's hilarious. And that's what we told you. You see my point? So that's the thing. Like, I was sitting there right there telling you in front of you, saying, yeah, I'm Batman. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Folks didn't even know they was sitting right next to Batman. Ain't that hilarious? Let me put it in perspective for you. Robert Pattinson is not Batman. Robert Pattinson is an actor that plays Batman, right? Because they have to come up with a depiction and get a guy and try to make someone look somewhat similar to me because I'm better looking than all of them put together. They can't even find anyone who comes close to how good I look. Seriously. So they have to get actors that look close. So they picked Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, and what's his name? Ben Affleck. And then the other one, whatever the hell his name is, Michael Keaton, right? And they're all, fairly good looking dudes, but I'm just saying they're nowhere near me. I look totally different and way better. Just like when they compared me to Eminem my whole life. I look way better than Eminem. I've always looked way better than Eminem. Maybe the Photoshop version can try to come close, but I mean, that's Photoshop. They never put real pictures of him out. The stuff was all Photoshop, bro. Do you understand that I look the way people have always wanted to look? Yeah. Perfect symmetry in my face, everything. Hmm. That's beauty. I'm gorgeous. That's what this is all about. Why are you so concerned? Why are you tripping? You tripping. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Just because you feel some way and you're all, concerned because I'm beautiful, so what? Who asked? Well, yeah, no, I'm perfect and I'm more than enough. And like I said, I choose love and I choose happiness, and that's what I'm focusing on and doing for me. Like I said, it's a New Year's. Every decision I'm making makes perfect sense. Like, come on, bro. I was sitting there waiting. I gave y'all ample time. I mean, what's up? I told everybody Happy New Year. So where was you at? You see what this about? Like, I don't do that, bro. I don't do the holiday games no more. I don't do none of them narc games. It's a holiday. You better wish me happy holiday. It's a happy new year. You better tell me it's a happy new year. There's no excuse for that. I don't care what the excuse. I don't care what story you making up. No, no, dude, no. See, and that's the thing. So no, it ain't me. It's other folks making huge mistakes as usual. Now make up for them. And you know how you make up for them? Send me 10, 20 bands, and then we'll talk. You feel me? Real talk. I want my money. And that's for anyone. Like I said, what? See, folks don't get it. Like, can you imagine, like, if a woman tries to pursue me now? I mean, come on, bro. This is my whole life consists of being Batman. I mean, do you really think I'm that concerned or care what they talking about or anything regarding them? I'm worried about money. You want to put some money on the table? You want to pay me? You want to fund my project? We can talk. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you have to deal with me. You don't have to, but you need to be making sense and you need to be wanting to pay for things and want to pull me out my situation and make it better. And I'm going to continue to ask until it happens. You know, it's crazy to me that so-called women all claim that they're such geniuses and so smart, but you're passing up on the opportunity of a lifetime, just like so many others did. And it is absolutely hilarious to me. Like, that's all I need. I just need one partner and one person that wants to actually support me and help me financially so I can get to the point where I'm able to help myself again on a different, higher level. How is that difficult? It doesn't even take that much money. It takes basic stuff. Any woman could just be like, yo, I'm interested. Holla at me, I'm interested. I got a car, I drive, I'm a good driver. That's an important one now. Seriously, all jokes aside now, like, you got to be a good driver now, otherwise no. So, I'm a good driver. Like, that's what this is. This is, I'm at the transitional phase that I need someone who wants to actually take care of me and support me and help me. How is that difficult? That's not asking much. What do you mean? And get me to a point and help me. It's not, that's what they look at it as, like your mentality. I don't even know what that is. And that's not what folks do. Folks don't help you and then, oh, okay, you're good now, and now I'm going to walk away. That's not how it works. Someone who helps you and really cares about you and loves you, they're going to support you to the fullest. Always. Oh, I 100% deserve that. So what do you mean? I see all you so-called women every day lonely as hell. Y'all sitting there, you got to, you got to spend extra money. You got to worry about this. Like, all y'all did it to yourself. And me, I'm good. I'm by myself. I ain't got nothing to worry. I do what I want to do. Real talk, I'm free in this world to go where I want, do what I want. I ain't got nothing holding me. I would never let nothing hold me back. That's the difference between you and I. Real talk. Yeah, I'm going where I want. I'm trying to travel next. The minute I get the money, I'm traveling. I don't care if I got to get on a Greyhound. I don't care if I got to pay for a hotel for a day and just go somewhere for a day and come back. I want to get out and vacation. That's what I'm going to do. I already got everything set up. I got my base, and my base is in God. So what you mean? Yeah, I'm trying to travel on vacation. I want to go see all these different places, Katy, Texas, San Antonio, whatever. And like, I know it ain't that nice right now anywhere. That's the fact. I already know what it is, and it's the same thing, and everybody's struggling. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It used to excite me more. Like, I used to really go around and travel a lot, and I used to show up in San Antonio or go on the weekend every single weekend, and it was a big deal for me because I got to be in a nice hotel for a minute and have fun and just by myself and do my own thing and walk around the city and the river walk and stuff. And that's the thing. It's like, I've already done it all. That's what folks don't get. That's why I'm super, like, okay and content with where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at. I don't need nothing extra. This whole year I plan to just, relax and be where I'm at. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm comfortable. Finally. And I have stability. Finally. Ain't you mad? Well, I got what I deserve. I get everything good. I'm getting what I deserve. Everything good and happiness and pure love. So that's my deal, man. These folks, oh, it came out in the Joker video today. They going through it too. Yeah, it's karma time, buddy. They really going through it now. And it said what it is straight up. Yeah, y'all should have just let me be and go your own direction. Why are you worried about me? And because you can't do that for some reason when I don't even know you, these are people I don't know. I don't know any of them. I don't talk to them, have no affiliation with them, never met them. Like, what is y'all on? What are you talking about? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what the point is. Everyone says the same thing, and y'all just sit there like, yeah, I'm making sense. You're not. What is the point of this? There's no point. It's a whole bunch of crimes that folks is committing, and it's all being documented. I mean, you chose that decision. Y'all did it to yourself. Just because, oh, you're jelly of someone. Okay. And I'm an empath, and I definitely, folks definitely get jealous when I come around. Yes, that's a part of reality and a part of my life. But what I don't understand is why someone would do all of this, hiding behind a computer screen and a phone. What is the point of that? And then try to talk like there's different energies, like I care. I've never cared. I'm not upset slightly. I'm not mad. I'm not in my feelings about them. No, I'm just what Denzel said when he told him, he said, I don't do this because of whatever. He said, I do this because it's my responsibility. And he told him, don't you go worrying about whether people like you or not. You worry about and you make sure that people are doing right by you. See, I'm a gangster. There's no feelings involved. I'm going to make sure you doing right by me. And all the folks that think I'm soft and think I'm sweet and think I'm super nice and all that, yeah, I am. I'm a good dude. But there's a whole nother side of me, and that's what people don't get. I just wait patiently, and then I just, one day I just decide to let that other side out and show the real me, and the mask come off for a minute. That's why we wear a mask, buddy. And then when they see the real me, they're all like, whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, you feel me? You ain't getting who you're dealing with still. Y'all still have no idea who you talking to. That's why it's funny. You understand? You have no clue. You couldn't even comprehend, but I do. See, I know me. I know what I am. I know who I am. I know me, but you don't. That's why then folks want to sit there and say, "Oh, well, this and that." All the proof is out about who I am and what I am and all I've done. People know about me. Hmm. So what do you mean? I don't have nothing to prove. People can say whatever. If you want to talk and act like you don't know about me, then why are you copying my rhetoric? People like Rob Rack, huh? Sorry, you're going to tell me who I am and what I've done? You don't know me. See, that's where you're wrong, brother. You don't know a thing about me. Why are you speaking about me? But we already addressed that, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, don't talk about me. Like, no, I'm not these other folks, and I'm not your typical radio show host. Okay, no, folks don't need to be talking about me at all. You understand? Oh, and he listened. You say whatever you want. He listened. Yeah, because he knows reality, and I could see it on his face. He knows exactly reality. He knows what it is. Real talk. So again, folks be on here talking this and that and all this fake stuff, and I'm this and I'm that, but yet we continue to see results of what's real and who's really the tough guy, don't we, buddy? I'm the real deal over here. I don't do no fronting. I don't gotta talk. I don't gotta do no talking. What do you mean? I don't gotta explain nothing. What do you mean? What? You know what I mean? I'm the biggest gangster of all time. For real. I'm not a YouTuber. You're a YouTuber. That dude over there, he's a YouTuber. All of them are YouTubers. I was never a YouTuber. I'm a gangster. So what are you talking about? We're in two totally different lanes. And that's my whole thing is like, if folks want to get online and pretend, I mean, okay, go ahead. More power to you. Question is, in 2026, should I really let that make me feel any way anymore? As if really it ever did. It really never mattered to me. You know what I mean? I just stand on business, and I think if you're speaking that you're going to come from a real place. But considering that we know none of you are, and that's saying that everything y'all say is fake and doesn't exist, why would I allow it, to have me feeling anyway in 2026? My health matters, okay? My life matters, my future matters, and I matter. I'd rather choose love and be happy and be at peace. Straight up. You understand? Like that's the thing. Like that's about pretty much like honestly, like I don't want to be mad. I don't want to be angry this year. I want to be happy this year. I want to be calm. I see everyone else trying to do that. And that was never my thing. I've always been an angry guy. That's what people don't understand about me. It's in my DNA and my lineage. I'm like a shark, like a megalodon. Like I have to get mad. And sometimes it's good for me because I let it out and I have to have an outlet to let it out. because if it builds up, that's the problem. I have a lot of anger. My anger is limitless. My rage is something folks have never seen before. That's why I'm Batman. That's why God told me. God literally said, word for word, he said, you're the keeper of the flame. What do you think that means? My anger and my rage is insurmountable. It's not something that's normal. It's on another level because I'm a superhero. I have no limits when I get mad. Absolutely none. There's no limitations already with Batman. Imagine if I get upset, slightly upset. See, when I walk around in reality, folks are not trying to get me upset. It's quite the opposite. That's why I'm not used to it and I don't understand it. Folks are trying to get me to be calm. Okay? Folks don't want me to get upset. That's what they tell me all the time. So what do you mean? I've had managers and supervisors tell me that when I was doing bar security, they were like, I do not want to make you mad. Real talk. They saw me in action one time. That's exactly what my manager, I actually defended and protected him one day too. But that day was a different thing with a whole line of people trying to come in the club and the bar. And he just saw me, get angry. He literally said after that, his eyes were like, like Bug's Life, like wide open. And he was like, I do not ever want to make you mad. Okay, if people don't understand my this, and people don't understand it because I go 0 to 100 anytime I want. It's like a mechanism. I just turn it on. My dad used to do the same thing, and that's what y'all don't understand. This is how we built this country. It's just a mechanism. It's like a light switch. I just turn it on and off, and I'm in complete control of it pretty much and command it. That's a scary thought, isn't it? Think about that. The minute I get angry, I'm going to win. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter where I am. If I really get to that point and I get angry, oh, I'm going to win. No matter what it is. I wouldn't care if we were playing backgammon or badminton or bowling. So that's the thing. This year, I don't want to feel mad. And I've never made it a habit. It's never been an all the time thing. Of course, I've been happy all these years. The past 3 years are some of the happiest, hardest years of my life, but also the happiest. I've been happy, the whole time. I'm always happy. I'm happy no matter what the circumstance or whatever I'm going through. But my point is, this year, since everyone, is always saying these things and you can tell that they're unhappy and their goal is they keep trying to tell other people and project that they're happy when they're clearly not. I don't know what that is because that's not being happy, obviously. And that's the thing. Like, I just don't want to conversate with people like that no more at all from here on out. I don't want any time in my future. I don't want to talk to people like that. It's hilarious to me. If you were happy, you wouldn't be having to say it. It's just a fact. It's just that simple. I'm happy right now. I am. I'm happy. I could be a lot happier if I could change my circumstances and better my life like I'm trying to do. And that's why I work so hard for it. If I had like a girlfriend that was actually around, it's not like something that I was trying to get. This whole 3 years, I've been waiting on someone. Like I said, they didn't show up. They didn't fulfill their part of the bargain or what I asked them. I'm moving forward. It all makes perfect sense. I asked you to do something. I need you to come on this show, come on camera and defend me. And you need to be here at every single show I do. That's the requirement. This is what are you talking about? So any women trying to holler at me, like I said, pay me and leave a phone number. It's not difficult. Or an email. I'd rather just do a phone number at this point. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what is y'all even talking about? Like I said, I got this phone bill coming up in 3 days on the 5th, bro. I should not be having to pay this out of my own pocket, man. Y'all are holding me back. That's a fact. Everything I'm saying, it's not out of character. It makes perfect sense. Y'all are holding me back. It's all y'all ever done. Every time I'm about to make it, bro, y'all don't let me make it, man. That's my thing. Like, you don't understand. Like, that's the thing. Like, I want to be happy this year. And it's just crazy to me that you folks, you can tell what it is. Like, I don't understand that. I shouldn't have to feel this way all the time. I really shouldn't. It's completely unfair. Like, how in the hell can folks be on here and get money and they're evil as hell, but y'all won't support me at all? What is up with y'all and your thing with being a good person? I don't understand that. So it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to hold on to anything. I'm not going to, feel any way about it because it ain't for me to worry about. I'm going to let go. Like God told me, because he literally told me that. I'm going to let go and I'm going to move forward. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of utilize it and turn it on when I need to for the power as Batman. That's what I'm going to do, straight up. You know what I mean? Because it's not even worth my time worrying about. You know what I mean? God has brought me this far. God has done everything for me. I'm completely satisfied, content, and grateful. Truly. I really mean that. You know, I couldn't ask for anything more. It's not about that, but it's just about I always wished and hoped that I would get the support of the public, and they all act like they support me every day, but yet I can't get a dime. And I just don't understand that. I don't understand why people would ask me to do interviews and things without paying me. I honestly don't get that. And that's the thing. Nobody can sit here and say, "Oh, he's not making sense. Oh, he's just talking, nonsense." No, that I mean, this is a whole business. I went out my way and suffered and went through things none of you could imagine and fathom to build this. How is it fair to tell me, well, we can do this for free? I'm not doing nothing for free, partner. You need to pay me, bro, and you need to pay me good money, straight up. And y'all work. So what's the excuse? Like, that's the thing. The only thing that gonna get me where I'm going right now, number one, is God. Get that right. And number two is gonna be some $100 bills in my pocket. That's what's going to allow me to expand. It doesn't mean the problems go away. It means that I'm going to inherit more problems because I'm going to expand to other cities and states. Okay? But you're not seeming to get it. The point of this is to go into hiding, have the money that God has to give me, and I earned it already and I deserve it. I've earned it. I put in the work necessary to earn it. I get paid by God. God produces my budget. I don't doubt God for a second. But I'm saying the plan is to go into hiding and come out and do these assignments and missions and run the streets and do what I do actively, but where I just pop out. Okay, where no one has a clue where I'm coming from next, where I'm moving, what I'm doing. I'm just popping out and doing what I'm doing. That's my goal. And to be able to have like a little, like a little, bat cave, a little hideout, to be able to come out of and be able to build in, hopefully, and run and do what I'm supposed to do. I just don't understand it. I was nothing but loyal and faithful to Christina. I've been nothing but genuine. I've been there for her the entire time. When I went up to Minneapolis, nothing was done for me. I've received $3 over the course of years. There was never anything done for me. There's never been any real support. Truly, there hasn't. I've tried to be nice, but there hasn't been support for what I do. I asked, can you come on the show and defend me, please? You've got people running around here saying this and that, and come on, bro. You should be there for me, and I should be the focus, which is what I said. You're allowing folks to say a bunch of things and this and that. It doesn't make sense. All you got to do is come spend 10 minutes of your time and hop up here. That's how I know it ain't real and it's fake. That doesn't mean what you're saying. Oh, it's a real person, an individual, and she's a woman, but I don't know what they're on, and clearly what they're on is not, it's whatever. I'm not going to spend my time worrying about it or waste my time. I don't have a part of what other people do. That's what these folks do. They do things in their time that make absolutely no sense and then say you're a part of it. No, I'm not. That's your thing. All that stuff. All that stuff you talking about with Christina this, Christina that, Christina, anything regarding Christina has to do with y'all. I don't know what you talk about. I'm just responding and listening to what someone's saying and acknowledging it. That's all I've ever done. And documenting evidence. So what now? Easy. Like, dude, it ain't hard to contact me and send $1 and say, here's a phone number, right? You said you got people around you, you got a support system, they got a phone. Come on, bro, quit playing. So you can send $1 to my Cash App and say, this is the number, go ahead and call me direct, right? And however you have to, and let's have a conversation. And I'm gonna go on the show the minute you tell me, right? No hesitation, right? And I'm going to make sure that I put things in perspective and tell people who I am and get on camera and show who I am. That should have been done years ago. Do you understand the point? And that's what was asked. So that's the thing with folks. This year, 2026, if I say something, folks don't get to just ignore my words. It don't work like that. That's that narc stuff. People don't do that with me. When I tell them to do something, they do it. When I ask nicely, and especially, I know I'll never ask something twice this year, ever. I tell you what it is, that's what it is. I need it done. I tell you I need these documents on my office desk, that's what I need. What do you mean? I have a private studio, I have my own office, and my world is the office too. What are you talking about? If you supported me, you'd be focused on me and what I'm doing. You've had all this time to worry about you and what you claim you're going through and this and that, and it ain't making no sense. It never has. Okay? Everything has been made crystal clear. Other than that, all this internet stuff, again, I'll say this one more time publicly. Anybody who shows me any inclination that they have any involvement with these underground illegal organizations, I don't want to speak to you, nor am I going to talk to you. I don't need you anywhere near me or around me. It would make no sense. So why would you run around typing and saying, oh, well, this happened to my account and this and that? I ain't trying to hear that. Right there, disqualified. That's not how it worked. No, it didn't happen. You're making up stories. These folks don't have power like that, and they don't know what they're doing with computers. I'm the one who went through all this. I'm ground zero. I've been doing this for decades. I know what's what, brother. Y'all folks ain't fooling nobody, man. You're funny. You're giving me documented evidence, though. You're real good at that. Yeah, no, none of that happened. Okay, just like you literally had said whatever you said privy, and then you tried to say, oh, it was someone else talking. How? It's your account. It's not even possible. What? You know what I'm saying? It don't even make no sense. No, none of that stuff is going on, and that's my deal. They want to be on the same stuff, and then they want to bring that energy and a bunch of baggage with them onto a platform that's nothing but positivity and love. My life is beautiful. I don't got time for nothing but positivity and truth and reality, sister. Good. Yeah, this is a closed door over here. This is all privatized. So if you want to be a part of this, you're going to have to pay me money, and you're going to have to literally make sure that I know for a fact that you have no involvement and you're not speaking and you're not going to bring up no names around me, no nothing. It's not a question. If I ask once, how would you expect me to talk to you or deal with you, much less be in a relationship with anyone who's sitting there doing what I've asked 8 million times not to do? Exactly. People don't have a point. People don't have nothing they can tell me, but me, I have every point. You understand? Come on, bro. No, like I said, whatever I ask, I tell you one time and you follow my rules. It's that simple. What do you mean? I've never been a guy that's been any different. See, that's the thing. I have not changed that much. I'm the same dude. That's the weird thing, is when folks keep saying they know me on the internet, but they don't know me. When everybody want to talk and use my name, but none of them can even have a conversation. I'm not concerned about what you talking about the future, about millions of dollars and this and that. I don't care about money, number one, and number two, you owe me everything you talking about. You already agreed, right? That's a legal binding contract, even in a court of law. You're real smart. So what do you mean? So it is unreal. I even lost a bunch of the evidence, and then they repeated themselves again. Like, y'all hilarious, bro. Like, no, I don't believe anything other than God. You understand? I don't believe a bunch of nonsense and stories. What I'll believe is when you want to get up here and cam up and support me and put money, because you have money and you come from money, okay? When you want to back me with money and start showing me you care about me and you're going to be there for me every single day, it wouldn't matter what story you make up. It wouldn't matter what you going through. I'm going through things right now, and you're not here for me. So what do we have to talk about? Right? You had 4 to 6 years to keep. You've been talking about you every single day, and you haven't accomplished anything. You literally are begging for handouts. You are not doing anything. You just keep on playing behind the scenes, and it's clear that you only show up when I do a live stream. You are super obvious. All of you keep telling on yourself. Now what, sister? You continue to have these people and type things and say things, and that, they just want to repeat the same stuff. What's the point of repeating something that has nothing to do with me? That's all I'm asking. Yeah, folks, it's funny, and I'm getting paid right now to go in. I love it. I don't need extra content, bro. I got enough content. Trust me. I don't need help. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, what's the difference between me and you? What makes you so special? I'm not wearing hockey pads. We're trying to help you. I don't need help. You understand? I don't need help to be Batman, sister. I don't need help with anything. I don't need fake money. I need real money. I need people that want to support and help me, because that's what I deserve, not what I need. Make sure you understand that. I run this, okay? I'm skipper of the ship. Make sure you get that understood. Yeah. Anybody talking about they coming over here to be around me or be with me, understand I make the rules over here, buddy. Believe that. Yeah, I really run everything. I'm the king. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You want to enter my dominion, you're going to enter my dominion with respect. It's that simple. And you'll listen to me and you'll do what I ask. I don't care who it is. So now what? Exactly. And like I said, folks can't put their money where their mouth is, and they not donating and they not supporting, and they refuse to just come up here, right, and clarify things for the public. And you want to keep taking your sweet time and taking longer and okay, then we don't need to speak. I'm good. We don't need to talk. Happy New Year. Because my new year going to be spent around people, right? Or well, it was by myself, and that's fine. But I'm going to be spending it around people who care about me. That's my goal this year. Understand? I don't care what I have to do. I want the right people around me that actually going to help. You could tell when somebody cares, bro. I just went through something and survived something impossible. Do you understand that the people and person who basically it was all because of them? They didn't even care. They didn't say nothing. They didn't ask me if I was okay. They didn't do nothing. Nothing. Still today, it was still talking about them the entire time. They worried about social media and this and that. They didn't at any point show any actual consideration or concern, real concern for me and what I was going through when I have been through this too many times, bro. Do you understand that I literally am having to reteach myself how to walk and talk again right in front of you? I'm just that strong that I don't even make a big deal about it. Y'all folks is funny, man. Like y'all really funny, bro. So that's what I'm saying. All this stuff at a distance on a computer, bro. Y'all are accomplishing nothing. You can't do anything on a computer. I mean, you could try. I mean, you've tried your hardest. I mean, what have you done besides make me the Batman and make me the monster and make me stronger? Let's get real. And I mastered the art of detachment, and I don't need anyone or anything, and I still survive and thrive and still make money and do my thing. I'm here to run my company. What do you mean? You're not backing me, you're not supporting me, and you're not paying my phone bill. You're not paying my bills. What do we got to talk about? Yeah, enough is enough, and enough of the games. Real talk. That's my thing. Like, you gotta understand, I'm at a point I'm tired of hearing all of it. I don't care what it's about. I'm tired of hearing tarot readers. I'm tired of hearing all y'all talk about what you're gonna do. I'm tired of hearing about all these promises. I'm tired of hearing about I'm gonna be rich. Y'all don't get. I'm just at a point where I'm just tired. I'm tired of all of it. I ain't trying to hear nothing. I want my money. Then we'll talk. What do you mean? I'm supposed to have limitless patience? I ain't going through this another year. Straight up. You think I'm gonna go through this another year? Bro, it'll get to the point, bro, straight up this year, and I don't know how early I'll do this. It'll get to the point I'll literally just go to a homeless shelter. I'm telling you straight up. I will, because I'm not going to just be stagnated and even I mean, I'm not going to have to do that, let's get real. But my point is I would. That's not crazy. That's thinking and being smart. Like my point is, I'll go somewhere that I need to go to a new city like Austin and struggle on the street if I have to, because no one knows who I am. I mean, they probably do know I'm Batman. Actually, I don't know about that, but the point is, they're just going to see, me doing what I'm doing, right? Trying to get by. So my point is, like, I need to make this happen. Why are you not helping? Why are you not contributing when that's literally what you signed up to do and said you were going to do and agreed to? That's crazy to me. You understand? I'm not worried about the future. I'm worried about now. You understand? Like a girlfriend is going to be there for you. A girlfriend is going to be here right in front of me with me every day, right? Like I have my own situation. I'm good. You can come right on over. So what's the issue? If you supported me, you would just support me. You would be here for with me and for me. A lot of folks I see them, they get married too early. You understand? But that's the thing. All y'all get that luxury. I just noticed that everybody, it's like in the game of reality, I'm riding a moped or a motorcycle and they're riding a tricycle. That's how y'all do things. Your marriages are fake. Everything you do is fake. Tell me when I'm lying. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm being honest. Like, I'm a grown man. I get treated like a grown man. Y'all don't know what that's like. None of you. What? I ain't got nobody there for me or caring about me or helping me or doing a thing for me. I'm a real man. So your job as a woman is to rescue me, literally, and help me get out of that and treat me like the way I deserve to be treated. Because trust me, I mean, it's common sense. I don't got to spell it out. So what do you mean? That's what I deserve. I deserve somebody that really care and going to be there for me. Oh, and the other thing, if I ask you a question about your past partners and relationships, next time I'd suggest you just lie. Because what you told me, I ain't hearing and is not something I'm interested in. Straight up. I want whoever I'm dating and the relationship that I go into, I 100% would like them to basically have never had a partner. I don't care if that sounds crazy. I think that makes perfect sense. Actually, straight up. But yeah, I deserve that. I know my words. It's not none of this Rob Rack talking about, oh, well, there's no women like that. You want to bet there is? You sure about that? I can guarantee you there is, because some women are smart and they wait for who they deserve. They wait for the person that they actually want and they know who they are. So what do you mean? No, that's not true. Number one, right? So what are you talking about? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, sitting there, well, why are you asking these questions? Why wouldn't I ask these questions? It's completely irrelevant. You still haven't even sent me a video or a photo and had a coherent conversation about who you are. What are you talking about? You're saying where you're at and this and that. Okay. I mean, can you prove that? How hard is it to take a 5-second video? Y'all take selfies every day. These people are serious, bro. It's all you so-called women do is take selfies. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Folks want to waste their time playing around. I'm the Batman. I don't play around. I'm not here playing no games. So what you talking about? There ain't nothing funny, and there ain't nothing that else that's happened or extra. I know what happened. People just gave me evidence. People was talking to themselves, and I was too busy making my money. How about that? That's the thing I don't get. Y'all keep trying to talk about things that aren't there. That stuff is crazy, man. On that note, I'm gonna get going, man. Like I said, it's hilarious, man. It's all a waste of my time. And like I said, we just gonna keep on focusing. I'm gonna try to make all the money I can on here, and that's what I'm saying. Clearly, I'm in this by myself. Clearly, I got to do this all by myself because the entire time I've literally asked, "Can I have some help? Can you please get over here and help me and do what you need to?" So if you don't want to do that and you don't want to fulfill that role and position, trust me, there's going to be another lucky lady that will, and that I can guarantee. Real talk. There'll be some woman that wants to actually do all that. Like I said, I got them pursuing me. It's just they're not being direct enough about it because they never are. That's the whole thing. Oh, I would talk to whoever at this point. You know what I mean? Hopefully you look all right. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of a thing with me. I actually have standards. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like, don't look like you just climbed out of the fish tank at Red Lobster or nothing. 300 pounds is pushing it. I don't want to rob rack a 300-pound tuna. That's too much weight to carry anyway. That's like a big heavy suitcase. You can't go on road trips like that. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Like, no, you need to be around like 100 something or 90 pounds. More compact and easy to carry luggage. Can't go on no road trip with no 300-pound tuna. Real talk. Come on. Won't be able to go out to eat anywhere. You want to share the bison burger? I mean, not really. Can I have my own? And can I sit 10 feet away from you so I don't got to watch you eat? Here, you enjoy that. I'm going to go sit over here. Is that your wife? Yeah, she's going to stay over there and eat her bison burger. I'll have a Jack Daniels. You're the famous Batman, right? And you got a prize like that? I know. Just let's keep it on the DL. Let's not make a big deal about it. One of my exes had chicken legs. Just saying. He's one of the one that follows me around the internet and is obsessed with me and my success. I sure know how to pick them. Yeah, folks be talking about this and that and whatever. Like you have no idea over here. I love how every time I come through, right, like you can see what I am clearly, right? And like, isn't it funny though? Every time I come through, it's like the rapper, the game is like showing up and stuff. Like it's like straight out of Compton, like every time, like these folks probably looking at me like, what the hell happened with that one? You know what I mean? Like we're used to them being docile and nice, like, hey there, fellas, how you doing? And going to their job. Like, what the hell went wrong with him? It was a lot. Trust me, it was a lot. It's like when people were like, oh, you have issues. I'm like, you have no idea how many. You got problems, Jack. Oh, you can say that again. I never disagree with that. You're right. That's why down here they just say he's crazy. You're crazy, man. He's crazy. Yeah, I had to be crazy to get this far, so make sure you understand that. So, like I said, we're going to continue to run the world. We'll continue to be on top. And that's about it, man. Like I said, it ain't complicated, man. Like I said, talk to me in person, man. And put some capital up and put some money up, man. Like I said, I need to get paid, bro. I got expenses every day. Y'all should be having me going and eating out every day. So that's the thing. You could just tell what they want, right? Stagnated energy. I know what you want from me. What you want will never be what it is because it's going to be God's will. Make sure you get that. That's the thing. They got a lot of wishful thinking of what they want. Right. What you're doing is projecting. That's your situation. You can't ever go eat at Red Lobster. I'm going to be eating at Red Lobster all year. That's my plan. 100%. Seriously. I want to get where I can go where I want to do what I want. Like God said, you're going to get your life back. That's what I want. And then I want to get the hell out of here and build a new life elsewhere. That's the thing. You know what I mean? This is the perfect place for me right now for what I do. I love it here. There's nothing wrong with here. This is cool, but me, I'm trying to move to Arizona. That was the thing too. Every time I say what I want, oh, I want to move to Arizona. I want to live in Arizona. Oh, well, I don't like Arizona. Well, that's fine, lady. Did I ask you? We can go anywhere but Arizona. Well, I'm going to Arizona. So if you want to go to Florida, I'll see you later. Well, how are you going to get there, Tyree? I'm the one with the millions of dollars. Well, I don't know. I guess you're going to have to go ahead and cash that then. Like if I say I'm going somewhere, I'm going there. I'm not asking you nothing. See, that's the thing folks don't get. I wear jeans every day. Trust me. Any relationship I'm in, like I'm going to wear the pants. Now, don't get it wrong. I'm a nice guy, and there's times I'm totally different than that and play. I'm definitely, I'll change and be the opposite sometimes. Real talk, but when it comes to affairs and business and money and being a man and where I want to go and what I want to do, no, I wear the pants, literally, and that's why I wear jeans every day like my father. So yeah, no, I wear the pants. I decide what goes on, and like I said, if anybody's bringing money to the table, that's fine, and you need to put me in a position to, govern that and be in charge of it, like I said, and open the accounts. Like I said, I was completely with everything you're saying. I'm not walking away from anything. What I'm expecting you to do is keep your word. But if I create an avenue for us to speak and talk, and you just sit there and don't talk, I mean, there's no excuse for that. If I'm asking you to do something that I've asked for years, you need to do it. So again, why is it difficult to come on here and, do what's been asked? I mean, come on the show, get on camera, show folks who you are, say, hi, this is me, right? Be proud of who you are, and let's get this show on the road. That's just surreal to me. Any girlfriend I have, it doesn't matter who it is, they gonna have to come on this show and do this with me, and probably every show. I mean, if this is the thing, like I'm seeing folks that look like Muppets that can't even stand up barely and can't do anything or get anything done or even think. Okay. You've got Coach Eli's running around here and he even got Dawn. He obviously like picked her up in a back alleyway after his fake Starbucks dates on Tinder, but he at least has Dawn. Okay. They want me to have no one, so they make up fake characters and this and that and make up fake stories and whatever. Like, no, it helped me and it was good for the time, and now I'm ready to mingle again. That's what it is. No, that time period was needed. Everything the way I've been doing it is the way it was needed. You know what I mean? And to some extent, I'm going to stick to it because it helps me. Honestly, it woke up my strength and just spiritually, it woke me up. But my point is, like, I mean, I don't even understand what's going on over there. That stuff is crazy. Like, how do all y'all have support systems? How do all y'all got so many people there for you, but like I'm the good person? That's all I'm trying to understand. And I never regret it. Like I love being me and I love being a good, I'll never change. I'm always going to be me. I would never let the world change me. But it's just crazy to me. We all know what Coach Eli is and how he is and that he lies a lot, and he's never made any real money. He's never done anything by himself. He has a completely facilitated environment and he goes live, gets his little views and, claims that he has a business and this and that. I mean, all of that was handed to you. You're like all these folks that live off their parents' money. That's the truth, is it not? Everything that y'all talk about. You want to talk about inheritance? He said that he's inheriting an estate, right? From who? From the parents. I mean, the same thing with all of them. The Mike Mills dude said he inherited some money or whatever. Like, that's all y'all do. So how does it make sense? And then they roll reverse and right. And then if I get any money, anything that I've gotten in the past or whatever, all they did was be jelly of it. The same people. How the hell does that make sense? That's what I'm saying. They're convenient. Oh, when you do it, it's okay. Like if you get something, it's okay, right? As a gift or anything like that. Now it's okay. But anything given to me, that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I told folks, like the corrupt lawyers down here, like that Sam dude. I literally told him he was talking about money or something, and I showed him. I said, I got money right now. What are you talking about? I make money every day. And he's like this, and then I'm like, exactly. So it's just whatever money I make, that doesn't count, right? Because they're just on that weird energy and that's that narc stuff, right? You don't want to be fair about anything. Like I don't deal with people like that. I don't talk to folks like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. And all they do is make up stuff. You know what I mean? You don't make any money. You still poor. I can guarantee that. You still ain't doing nothing of any value. What are you talking about? You was just wasting your time. I don't care how much money you claim to make. So what? To sit there and do nothing? To work for a system? I work for myself. I love my career. I love my job. I'm a CEO of my own company. I mean, get like me. I don't care how much money somebody make. Money doesn't make you happy. That's the thing. I have what I need. I'm all right. I'm humble. I'm good. I'm in a much better position than all of you. Let's get real. And I got God with me. Not to mention that I stood up to all y'all and defeated all of you, and you're all corrupt and evil. So let's not forget that detail. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I have to rebuild with God because of everything that I've been through and everything that's happened for just being a righteous man because I'm righteous. Truly righteous. So, like I said, I've explained everything. It's not confusing. And like I said, I would love to talk. You know what I mean? I would love to talk to Christina, but that's my deal. Like, I can't be asking every day the same thing. Like, no, you should be talking all day, every day. You should be coming over here and participating. If I open a chat, you should be able to come here to back me up in that chat. Like, you were made a moderator on this channel for a reason. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, you're literally, it just don't make no sense. Like, even Dawn gets more done than all of y'all put together. I'll give Dawn credit. At least Dawn will be a moderator on Coach Eli's channel. And I haven't even watched him this entire time. I'm going to start again probably because it's funny. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I give Dawn credit. At least she steps up and does a lot. She does more than him. Real talk. Dawn, like she wears the pants. Dawn will get up and get things done. I need a woman who gonna get up and get things done, not sit there and feel sorry for themselves and keep complaining and making up stories or whatever, or it's a new malady every day. I need a woman. I need someone who's strong and gonna get up and get going. And that's what I thought we like. I thought that's what it was. So that's what I'm saying. You can see when folks' words aren't matching their actions. You feel what I'm saying? I need a strong woman. You understand? Like real talk. That's something I learned too because it applies. Strength applies to women too. And when you got these women and you're like, and you're like, oh, they look so good. They can look however, but the problem is with the looks usually comes the weakness. And you think it's not a problem until you actually get in a relationship and then you realize, okay, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to carry their own weight. I'm not that like, women talk to different dudes at different levels. Like women will talk to most of these dudes, and I'll hear them talk to them, and they'll be like, "Oh, I just saw it with Rob Rack. Daria just asked him and said, "Can you send me some money?" And then she just kept hounding him and kept saying it, and he's going to give in, and you can tell he's simping. You're the one talking about simping, but you're the one who makes the simp bucks, obviously, right? And you don't even make no money, but you're just super simping. So basically, she asked him for money and he was trying to kind of play it off and downplay, but you could tell he was ready. I mean, that boy was ready. I mean, real talk. It was like Halloween trick or treat. He was ready. And she said, "Quit lying. You got money, right?" He got money because that family paying for that hotel. He come from money, and this whole time he'd been trying to downplay it and act like he's a street dude, and he's a soft dude from the suburbs. I already figured him out completely. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I addressed you. Yeah, because no, see, I'm the real deal. I really am from the hood and really from the ghetto, and I'm really a gangster and a goon. You're not me, brother. Make sure you understand that. You want to front on the internet, that's cute, right? And that's my deal. Like they act like they strong for not getting mad. The dude who has to get mad and the dude who shows you he's a real dude, that's the gangster. That's the thug. The one who's been through everything on here, all the weird stuff y'all do, that's the gangster. And guess who's been through it all? Me. Yeah, see, real and fake don't mix. There ain't no way to fabricate being real, homie. All right? All right, Wody. All right, Ock. You understand? Yeah. So, like I said, folks know what it is with me. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know what I mean? So that's my whole deal. Like, a lot of people talk, man. They talk fluff. They talk fake talk. Everything I'm talking is real. And that's my thing. Folks can see it. They can see it in my eyes. They can see the realness. They can feel the realness. And realness will go a long way. Man, they feel me in these hoods in LA already. Already. I got the sets in LA listening to me. Real talk. And like I said, I come from the original intent in LA. I'm one of the original actual OGs from Los Angeles. I repeat, I'm one of the original OGs from Los Angeles, California, and these folks don't even know who they talking to. Just because I got all this Texas family history and stuff, don't forget, I was out there when I was little with a head full of blonde hair. Yeah, you talking to it. You want to talk about Los Angeles, you talking to the king of it. That's my thing. I can't be dealing with any folks that are going to slow me down and be, complaining and, oh, I don't want to go to Arizona. Oh, I don't want to go over here. Like, you can be bougie. I don't got a problem with that. You can be whatever. If you want to be in nice surroundings, that's what I want too. That's fine. And I agree. But like I said, you got to talk. I think Christina, has been amazing on a lot of levels. Like, I still have nothing but love for her, genuinely. But that's my thing. I don't know who you are. And I'm just tired of having to say that. I mean, you need to come show who you are publicly. It's that simple. Other than that, I mean, yeah, she said a lot of good things. I mean, she's somewhat been there, you know what I mean? But like, that's my thing, bro. I've been here for you every step of the way. I went all the way to Minneapolis in the middle of a blizzard in the freezing winter with nowhere to go, and I survived. I mean, my deal is what people don't get in so-called women is I don't cater to you. This is about me. So the first thing you should be doing is focused on me and caring about me and showing me you care. I'm gonna say it again. All y'all got people, all y'all got these big families, right? She claimed, oh well, it's this and that in my family. Okay. Well, your family got money because you literally are claiming to have the best care in the country and world right now with everything you claim you're going through that I have no proof of. So if they got money like that, which they do, then how can you make an excuse and say, oh well, they don't know how to use the apps, boy? You better quit playing. Well, I'll tell you what, put me on the phone with them and I'll literally teach them how to pay me and how to use them. It's not difficult. It's called you click a button with your finger. That's all you got to do. What do you mean? You connect an account and you pay me. It's not hard. The excuses is unbelievable. Like, no, if you're claiming you want to be down with this and me, and you trying to be a part of my life and what I'm building and everything, and you want to come over here, you need to pay me. I thought that was a given in common sense. Yes, no, you come for money, you got bread. There's no excuse as to why they can't say, hey, you know what? Let's show them we all care. I mean, that's the thing, especially a woman who claims they have a family. The family's got to like me and the family's got to be supporting me. If the family doesn't do anything for me and I can see that they have an attitude or feel some way, why in the hell would I want to be in that relationship? I've been through that. Trust me. I've had it where, they all acted some way, like I've had it where they all was against me. I ain't going through that again. You understand what I'm saying? That's the whole point. When I tell someone, just like I told her, I said, no, I want to be alone with you, just you and I. I'm not going to be around no families. I'm not that type of dude, Wody. Yeah. See, you don't get it because I know me. And that's the thing. I don't go to barbecues and parties with people in different functions because I don't know what somebody might slip up and say to me. Yeah, I'm a goon and a gangster. Yeah, it's real. So that's the thing. That's what they act like, oh, well, he's just docile and making mild. He's just little Tyree and he ain't about nothing and he's just faking the fun. See, they really want to get on here and pretend. Okay, then how come in the past 2 decades, all of you literally are so shook that you can't even have a face-to-face conversation with me? Can you explain that? Because again, other people are regular civilians and you're regular, normal folks and people. I, however, am an immortal vampire who's the biggest gangster and most ruthless gangster of all time in history. And there's nothing worse than me. I'm worse than Al Capone, El Chapo. The entire cartel is terrified of me. That's who you want to be in a relationship with, mind you. Okay. And I'll say this to people. I'll be like, are you sure that you want to be with me? They'll be like, yes, you're my dream. And I have my mind made up. Okay. And that's fine. If you want to be with me, cool. But just understand, I'm just like my father. I'm the real deal. There's no qualm, no question. There's no holding back. There's no, I'm going to sit here and act for you. I'm a gangster and I'm going to be the gangster that I am. I'm not going to change because you come around. You understand? So if I build my own family, let's say I have kids later, do you think I'm going to stop being a gangster? No. In fact, I'm going to turn up the gangster meter a lot because I want to make sure I'm protecting my kids. So what do you mean? And I'm going to make sure I raise them right and literally make sure that they are, that they understand discipline the right way and that they're healthy, happy, and hopefully have everything they need and want, right? And I want them to learn the things I learned though. You know what I mean? I want them to walk with God. You know what I mean? The right way. They don't got to go through everything I went through, but that's the thing people don't get. When you go through things, it's what teaches discipline. You can't hold people back from living life or learning through experience or going through things because if they don't go through things, they're never going to learn. And if you love someone, you're going to give tough love sometimes and allow them to learn. You understand? So I'm doing the same thing with you. I'm allowing you to learn right now that this is not how it works. You don't sit there and talk about, well, I'm sleeping all day, every day, and you can't send a text message. Come on, bro. All you got to do is move your fingers for 2 seconds and type, I love you. I love you, Tyree. I really want to be with you. That's all you got to do. You can't click the little mic and send a voice message saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really going through it right now, but I still love you and I'm real and I'm here. And let me take a picture so you know that I'm real and not, talking bass on the wall. Because at this point, I think that I'm like, I don't know if I'm in a relationship with Bart Simpson or something. Like, I have no idea who this person is. Like, this person literally could be anyone. I mean, they could be Raleigh Jones. I mean, Raleigh Jones, you haven't even taken me out to a nice seafood dinner. I mean, how do you expect to get anywhere? I mean, he's expressed his interest. I'm just not interested. This is ridiculous. So yeah, like I said, that's my thing. I'll make jokes. I'll talk about this and that. I'll involve the names I want and joke around with people. That doesn't give you the right to bring up the names. That doesn't give you the right to talk about what I talk about. You see the point? It all makes crystal clear sense. People are going to do right by me and you need to pay me. It's that simple. So, like I said, other than that, I've been nothing but caring and there for you every step of the way this entire time. And it's taken the utmost patience. Okay. Like at this point this year, like, nah, bro, you should have wished me Happy New Year. Like, period. Like, what are you talking about? It's a new year, bro. That's bigger than a birthday, bro. A new year is the biggest deal there is. You could talk about all these other fake holidays, they mean nothing. When it's New Year's, that means this is a new year. And you expected me to sit here and keep playing. I'm not here to play. You understand what I'm saying? I see these folks look at Rob Rack, for example. It's crazy to me how I don't even have incentive and motivation to stream as much as he does. Not saying it's hard work or it takes any work, but I give it to him. He'll sit there and he'll do 18-hour live streams. He don't care. I give it to him on that. Like the dude is, I don't completely dislike him. Okay, that's not what this is about. It's about respect. So that's the thing. Like, no, I think he's all right sometimes. I was rooting for him, to be honest. I'm not against Rob Brack in any way, shape, or form. I just need him to understand I'm not these other people. You're going to talk to me and you're going to talk to me right. 100%. That's who I am. I'm a Southern gentleman, buddy. Okay. I'm not these other YouTubers. I'm not on here faking anything. I'm me. And you're going to talk to me with some respect, just like I'll tell you in front of you. What do you mean? Don't worry. I'm going to be out there in Sacktown. I'll be in Sacramento 100%. You know what I mean? And I'll talk the same way. You know what I mean? Real talk. So what do you mean? All that other fake stuff, this and that, brother, you live in a Roach motel room and you're homeless. I don't think that you're really about much. I mean, come on. See how different the reality spectrum is from YouTube and the internet? That's the problem, bro. You got everyone doing this, just like my homie I brought up here with the music told y'all the same thing. He said everyone in Virginia trying to act like they got it, trying to act like they got money. I don't want to hear about no fake money. Christina says she's negotiating a settlement for over 18.8 million. Well, finish negotiating the settlement. It doesn't take 5-6 years, bro. Like, yeah, now it's getting old, bro. Now I'm sick of hearing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just telling me about fake money, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I know the whole thing. The way I felt the whole time is, yeah, you're just gonna keep building up this fake stuff and keep talking, and I just don't care about it because I don't believe it. I think it's all fake. So you're gonna sit here and keep building up and oh, I'm gonna get $50 million, and we're gonna have this, and everything is ours. That's what they say. I mean, come on, bro. You're asking me for personal information. That's a crime. Like everything you've done makes no sense. Like, bro, it's real simple. Get on camera, send voice messages. And like I said, like I'm trying to send a request today. And I mean, how long does it take to accept a request? It don't make no sense. You worried about you, bro. Just like every woman, and I keep telling you this, and you want to act like you can't hear me. Y'all all self-absorbed and worried about you. This is about me, bro. Do you understand that? I am the main character. I'm the star of the show. Anybody that walks into my life or in a relationship with me, everything will be about me because of what I've been through. That's what I deserve. That's the way it has to be. If you don't want to be a part of that, no problem. But that's not what was told to me or expressed. In fact, she acts like she want to be with me and only me and wants to marry me and has this fantasy dream and a major crush on me, and that's fine, and I'm happy about that, and that's cool, and it sounds like a dream come true for me. I mean, that is my dream come true, but you got to deliver on that. That's the worst thing you can do is say, oh, I'm gonna give you everything you ever wanted, and then just not do it. So that's my thing. The way I feel is like, no, you're just going to keep building this up, and then whatever, you're going to get to a point. Oh yeah, I'm getting $500 million, and I love you, and I'm on my way. And then right at some point, you're going to say, oh, it's all fake or whatever. Yeah, I ain't got time for you. I don't got time for that. Straight up. So no, I'm explaining myself completely because it all makes sense. Like I said, why can't we just have a direct conversation so we can be on the same page? That's what I'm saying. It's a very simple thing. It takes 2 seconds. It's just like every day I'll be celebrating life and celebrating things, and folks is just miserable. That's your thing. I'm going to be happy. And that's why I'm not in a relationship really. You know what I mean? Most of the time, because that's the thing you'll figure out, especially with so-called women, is I mean, they can look however they look, but most of them, they're miserable. They're depressed. They're not in a good mood. You know, every month, blah, blah, blah. They're always going through something. And I don't have time for it. I don't. I don't need someone around me, especially if you're erratic. That's going to really bother me. I can't handle erratic energies. I don't like it. I like calm and peace and quiet, and I have to have it. It's a must. I don't need someone around me that can't, be stable and be relaxed and manage themselves. You know what I mean? Like, not saying she couldn't. She's a very quiet person. She's probably perfect for me. But again, I don't know who you are. You know what I mean? I literally have no idea. You could be some dude out in Alaska wearing a Barney costume with a voice changer. Can you imagine like living in an igloo? Who just gets his kicks out of doing this with folks, while he, goes out on his boat and, goes and fishes every day on the Atlantic, out in the ocean over there or something, I don't know. But like I said, it's not difficult. I mean, you figured it out on your own last time and said whatever happened to your account. I ain't trying to hear that no more. So it's just when I tell you something, that's the rule and that's what it is. You understand? So like I said, this year, nah, it's my way and it's all gonna be my way. So when I tell you that's what it is, that's what it is. That's the way it's gonna be. You understand? So yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. I've been nothing but patient. I mean, you're asking for limitless patience. I already exercised and showed that. Now I need what I deserve. It don't take this long, bro, for nothing. And you should have, like I said, that's what I'm saying. If it was real, you would already told the lawyers, hey, look, bro, like, you know, the man of my dreams is going his own direction because y'all taking forever. Hurry up. I mean, is it that hard to vocalize and say what it is? Talking about, oh, I'm nervous. Oh, blah blah blah. Talking about a cigarette or whatever because you're amazed at how much money you're getting. I'm happy for you. This is really how I feel. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're getting your money. I've never met you. I have no idea who you are. I don't know you, and all I'm asking for is a basic picture and video. Okay, I'm happy for you. That's great that you're going to have a lot of money. For me, my reality right now is, I believe in God and I do believe in God's promise. But for me, realistically, looking at things, my reality is that I'm never going to have money again. And that's a reality that I accepted and I'm cool with. So hearing about other people and how you're going to have so much, how do you think that would make me feel? And see, the thing is, I'm different than y'all, and I'm man enough to admit it. I'm not jelly of anyone. I'm truly happy for you if that's true. You know what I mean? But quit talking about it to me if you're not guaranteeing it and giving me something. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what we need to stop. Just like all these people, like I said, you driving around, you acting like you above someone because y'all weren't held back like me because I made and spent more money than the entire government combined, and then you want to sit here and flaunt while I'm working a job, bro. Everything y'all do is small level, bro. I ain't even hear what you talking about. Real talk. Like I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed. I am done hearing folks talk to me. I don't want to talk to none of y'all. I ain't hearing nothing you're talking about. I don't need nothing from you. If you want, don't give me a dime. Don't do nothing for me. I'll just keep struggling by myself. I'm good. I don't even need to make money ever again because it's not worth hearing the things I'm hearing and listening to a bunch of nonsense when I know who I am. Y'all are silly, bro. Y'all can never hold a candle to me financially. I get any little small opportunity, I'm going to transcend to another level you don't even comprehend. Are you serious? So I'm not hearing it. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. All you women want to talk this and that. Okay, are you dating a genius? No, because I'm alone. So ain't none of y'all got actually with someone who's a genius. So what are you bragging about? Like, I don't get it. Like, y'all talk about this. Y'all don't even respect masculinity. Y'all are backwards. You've been programmed. That's why I don't waste my time talking to so-called women because I don't care. See, it has to make sense. It doesn't work your way. That's the thing with all of them. They think their belief system, which is all a lie, and everything they've been taught that is just them being brainwashed. They think that they really make any decisions. You got people talking about fake stuff on here, thinking they know anything. You don't know anything about what you're talking about, and I tell them straight up. I educate the public for a living. I get paid for it because I know what I'm talking about. I built this myself. You're not me. You'll never be me, and you'll never be rich because it's a reality. Why? You're not capable of it. Even Rob Rack said it today. I mean, it's the truth. I'm sorry. I'm just smarter. I'm a genius and you're not. How are you going to get rich in a world that would still require you to be smart? You're not going to get rich. That's what I'm saying. I'm all right with not having money. I'm okay with being poor. You know, whatever God wants for me and does for me, cool. God told me he's going to do it for me because I don't care about money. That didn't change. I ain't trying to hear it. I don't care. If you're going to pay me, then talk to me about the money you got. Other than that, if you're not going to give it to me, what are you telling me for? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's great. I'm glad that you're going to have a whole bunch of money. Wow, whoop-de-doo, blah, 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 right? And me, you got me struggling and won't do a thing for me. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. How would you feel? For 4 going on like 6 years? You're serious right now? That makes sense to you? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Like, that's what folks don't get. Like, I just don't get it, man. You know, I'm really just tired of it. I am. I'm just tired, bro. I'm totally out of patience. I'm good, bro. I'm gonna do what I need to do for me. I'm totally cool with just being poor and struggling. I really mean that. Like, and it's cool for me because a lot of times I wasn't. I always had money. I always made money. It's new for me. I'd rather just be poor than listen to a bunch of nonsense. Are you serious? Listen to people that I run circles around and could never come close to me financially. Okay. When I put more money on YouTube than anyone ever has in the history of time, actual cash stacks, and you going to tell me something about money? What? Oh, funny, man. That's just crazy to me, bro. I used to give people 5,000, 10,000 plus dollars like nothing. That's crazy to me, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, y'all are in a vibration of fear. I'm in a vibration of love. I've lived more than all y'all, and I've done a lot more, and I have a lot more life experience, and that's why you see the results every day. See, no. So yeah, like I said, let folks tell themselves what they want. Let everybody do what they want, man. I don't care, bro. People are all regular, normal people, and I'm a superhero. We have nothing in common. You understand? It's that simple. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, hopefully she'll come through, but that's the thing. Like, you need to come through for real. You need to come through and you need to be there for me. And like I said, it ain't about just you. I've been there for you every step of the way. When you gonna be there for me? Ain't that about time that we all start asking that question? That's the thing. I just hope that people learn from me. You know, even these folks on YouTube. I hope people like Rob Rack learn from me and what I'm, because he's clearly listening because he copies every word I say. That's what I'm saying. I talk about this. Now he wants to talk about this and that. You know, I mean, I hope he learns. I hope he learns to start putting himself first. And I hope he learns a lesson, you know, through me and what I've been through and understands that, you know, you need to put yourself first. You know, you want to worry about this and that. I mean, even regarding, you know, Daria, I mean, what has Daria done for you? Think about that for a real question. I mean, she's got an apartment. She got a place or something, right? Did she let you stay there or live there with her? Am I lying, folks? Tell me when I'm wrong. See, people are, you know, the way they are. You know, so you're telling me that you're simping and it's Halloween trick or treat every day, trick or treat, right? And you're giving her your money that your family's sending you. First of all, that's not right, you know, for the family. And number two, you're just giving her money. Why are you paying her if you ain't paying rent to stay with her at least or staying there for free? Anyone I'm in a relationship, if a girl says I'm with you and she say, but you going to stay where you at and I'm going to live in an apartment that obviously the parents paid for and other people, they didn't do it because they don't even work. They don't want to work. You can tell. You can tell they have no work ethic in 5 seconds. So if I'm in a relationship, you think that I'm going to let a woman tell me, you know, you can go ahead and stay in that Roach Motel and I'm going to be here in an apartment? See, that's the difference between you and I. That's why you talk the way you talk. That's why I had to let you know. See, I have self respect, brother. I respect myself. You clearly don't. That's what you need to work on. So I'm just saying, I mean, if you're attracted to whoever, that's fine. You know what I mean? I saw a picture and I don't see it. I don't understand why. Just saying, you know, but you know, that's your thing, Rob Rack. You know, your taste is your taste, your palate is your palate. You know, but my point is, you know, I mean, you know, a guy like him, I hope that he learns and I hope other people learn. You cannot sit here. and sell yourself short for anybody. And that's what a lot of these dudes need to learn. And I see him, trying to learn these things. That's what's crazy to me. I almost feel bad for dude. I actually start caring just listening to him because I'm like, you could tell that he's trying to better his life. You can tell that he's trying. You can tell that, like, "Oh, I'm here to help, man. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against you. I'm here to help, but I mean, real talk. You know what I mean? But I just, I think you could be a lot different on a lot of aspects. I really do. And it's not you, it's really, all these other folks and what they're doing. It's really not so much you. It's the fact that you're affiliated with them. You see the point? And maybe he really has nothing to do with any of it. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the whole thing, but just I don't know. It's just that and the things you say. Other than that, I mean, I wish him the best. I wish you the best. I hope you figure it out, and I hope you start learning to put yourself first. I'm just saying, wouldn't you rather? I'd rather have me a girlfriend and a wife that cares about me and go and put me first. That's what folks don't get. I won't accept nothing less than what I'm worth. So if you want to deal with me, you're going to pay me and put money in my pocket, and you're going to take care of me, and you're going to say, I want you to live with me, and I got my own stuff and I want to share it with you because that's what you deserve. I should be literally spoiled rotten. And why is that? Because look at what I'm coming out of and what I come from. I've been 3 years of stagnation to teach me strength and teach me to be grateful. That's God teaching me something in a good light because He's helping me, because He's working on me, because God loves me. See, that's the thing. You people don't thank God for the things He puts you through. The trials and tribulations are love, nothing else. So, you have to thank, God for everything that you go through. You understand what I'm saying? Truly, no matter what. You know what I mean? So that's what I believe in and what I know. You know what I mean? So, no. Like if I get in a relationship, I want to make sure it's with somebody who puts me first. And that's all I've asked. And I'm just tired of reminding someone. I don't know. I that's what I see. Like I see someone who is saying like acting like they're so meek and mild and innocent, with Christina, but then they're sitting there and it's like, oh, I'm getting money now, and now I'm gonna start acting different and be a different person. I don't have time for it, period, and I could care less. That's my answer. Doesn't matter to me how anyone acts because I'm doing my own thing individually by myself. So first of all, I don't think any of that money is real. That's number one. I think the whole thing is fake. But even if it was, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, do what you're gonna do, bro. Like, why are you involving me? Take your money and go on and have your fun. And you know why folks can't do it? Because they obsess with me. All of them. They all need me. That's the truth. They can't, even if that was true and somebody was getting a settlement like that over 18.8 million or more, I guarantee you they would be like right in front of me at some point, like, no, I need you. Because without me, there's nothing. Without me, there's no happiness. Without me, they'll just be people with money and, they all just feel empty and have nothing going for them. It's the truth because I'm the light. That's my deal. No, I'm not walking away. I never did. I've been there every step of the way. I asked to talk. I have a way I do things, and you're going to talk to me every day, all the time, and every night, and you're going to fulfill your responsibility as a girlfriend. And that's just how it is. I mean, what? Other than that, I mean, come on, bro. We've been letting this go on for years, man. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, bro, it's because people ain't even paying attention because we too busy trying to survive. That's the thing. Like, I'm grateful for what I got, but I know that I deserve a lot more and a lot better. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm after. So like I said, like, no, I'm not gonna limit my options. You know what I mean? That's what I'm not gonna do. Not anymore. Hell no. You know what I mean? I'm gonna meet whoever, talk to whoever, do whatever, I want and what comes my way. And that's it. Because like I said, what I'm asking has to be respected. Again, I'm asking for you to come over here on camera and show support every single show, to be here for me and to talk direct. It's that simple. So the most I can do right now is I could try to send another request, and and that's the thing. It don't take 8 days to accept a request, bro. So if that's my thing. Like, come on, bro. What is you waiting for? Like, no, I'm a lot more important than that, bro. I'm the prize. You feel me? So like I said, I may try one more time, I mean, that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you talk to me, you need to talk to me with the utmost respect. You heard my whole show. Okay, let's quit pretending, right? And that's the thing. And if you didn't, well, priorities. You should be listening. See, that's my point. Come on, bro. You're talking to a guy that speaks publicly for a living. Whoever I'm with is going to be in full support of everything I do and there for everything I do, right? And they're going to have to go ahead and hurry up. You could ask a lawyer, yo, can we bring him over here? That's what we talked about originally. Then you acted like we didn't have the discussion. You brought up yourself that there was going to be a stipend possibly, and they could bring me where you were. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to get on your job. You need to talk to the attorneys if that was real. You need to explain to them, you need to bring me up where you at. And it's that simple. I don't get that. And I need budget for everything like you discussed. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. That's the most I can do. After that, that's hard enough for me at this point because I really don't feel like doing it because I shouldn't. So it'll be up to me, but I may try to do that. Send a request. I mean, accept the request, bro. And listen. You know what I mean? Like, no, I didn't walk away from anything, and I talk for me and I speak for me. So, like I said, what folks need to understand this year, I've heard so many people talking and typing in a distance. When folks talk to me, talk real carefully. I mean, super careful. I'll tell you straight up, I've been through too much, right? I've heard enough. You understand? So that's the thing folks don't get. Y'all people let this go on. Nobody did their job. Y'all have let people talk crazy for years. So when you talk to me, I don't care who it is, you be very careful how you speak to me and what you say to me. That goes for everyone. You understand that? And that's what I'm standing on this year. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, this year, everybody gonna speak to me with the utmost respect. Believe that. Got that? And it's always been like that, partner. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, I'll try maybe one more time. It's up to you. I'm the opportunity, not no fake money. You understand? Like what? Like if you get money, you're gonna end up spending that money anyway, wasting it. Common sense, just like all y'all do. So what do you mean? I'm gonna talk to you in reality terms now and tell you what it really is. Feel me? So, like I said, that's on you. You let me know whatever your decision, because, like I said, I'm running what I'm doing. Period. I'm a boss. I'm gonna move and do what I need to do by myself, regardless. That's what folks don't get. I'm not expecting anyone to be by my side or back me because I came this far on my own with God. You know what I mean? And it just all these people, like I said, they're fair weather. They're like fair weather fans. They're never there when I need them. It's like 50 Cent said, because I don't need them. Right? Fact. Mm-mm. Talk to y'all in a minute, man.